Hello again. So today is day 5 of spring of the first year with this particular farmer in this save file. And something very significant happens on spring, day 5. So I thought I would take you with me today to show you the Adventurers Guild, because that's something we're going to learn about today on spring, day 5. So I'm going to go to my mailbox. I've already watered my crops, and there should be a little notice in the mail. And here it is. To our valued Joja Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, the Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. Okay, so if you've been hanging around Pelican Town for a few days at least, you probably know that up in the northeast corner of the Pelican Town map, that's up here, there was like a little rockfall. Right here, if you can see where my cursor is, where the mountain turns into the mountain lake. So we weren't able to cross over that landslide into a new area of the map until today. That's what we're going to do. So there's a couple of different ways you can get up there. I'm just going to go up to the north, above my farm, past Robin's house. Robin is, of course, the carpenter. Oh, there's Linus. Hey, Linus. Please don't destroy my tent. I would never do such a thing, Linus. Okay. So here we are, and now we find we're able to cross the bridge and get into the mines. So as we go into the mines, we should encounter a cutscene where we'll be introduced to a new character from the Adventurers Guild. So we'll get a chance to talk to him and see what he has to say. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place, undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it. We got a rusty sword. Name's Marlon, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. Okay, so here we are in the entrance to the mines. Just a quick look around here. Right over here to the west, there's like a little abandoned coal mine cart that comes into play a little bit further on in the game. Up here to the north, further into the entrance here is an elevator. It doesn't seem to be working. Not yet, that is. So this will also come into play a little bit later on, hopefully today. Right over here, we've got this little rock wall, and behind this rock wall sits this cute little fella over here. If you're interested in seeing a little bit more about this guy, I did a video that talked about him amongst a few other things. He is a fellow that you can give gifts to on his birthday and make friends with and stuff like that. So I will link that video up in the corner for you. So I see my journal tab is wiggling up here. Let's have a look. We got new things to do. New, explore the mine. There's an old mine shaft in the mountains north of town. There could be valuable minerals inside, but Marlon hinted that it might be dangerous. It wants us to reach level 5 in the mines, which is exactly what we're going to do now. So this here is the ladder down into the mines. I'm going to select my rusty sword, so I have that with me. as I descend into the mines, and we're going to try and get to level 5. Now, I would like to do a video at some point just on the mines themselves and the monsters and stuff like that, but I'm going to try and keep this mostly related to the Adventurers Guild today. So I'm just going to quickly get to level 5. We're going to see what happens, and we'll talk a little bit about the Adventurers Guild. Oh, we found a geode. We found a geode! The local blacksmith can break it open for you for 25 gold. Who knows what might be hidden inside? So, we're going to smash all these rocks, and eventually I'm going to find a ladder down to level 2. There are no monsters on level 1 of the mines, but be prepared for the second floor, because sometimes they're waiting for you. So I'm going to grab my sword again, and we're going to head down. Any monsters? Oh, there's a rock crab. This rusty sword is not an efficient weapon, and over time you'll be able to upgrade your weapons. They come as rewards, but you can also buy a lot of them, which is great. Let's head in here. We've got some slimes, another rock crab. Oh my soul. With this inefficient weapon. But it's all we've got right now. Good heavens. There we go. So sometimes monsters will kind of drop a ladder for you once you slay it. And then other times you'll have to slay all the monsters first, and then as you break through your rocks with your pickaxe, you'll find a ladder down. Now I'm still on the small backpack that only has 12 slots. So at the moment I can only pick up 12 things. So I'm going to have to leave this wood behind, but let's go slay some slimes. And we'll find ourselves making our way down to level 4, hopefully soon. There's a ladder. Okay, I'm just going to grab a leek to eat. It's a really good idea to take food with you down into the mines, because the monsters will zap your energy and your health like nothing else, honestly. Good gracious, it's dark down there, isn't it? See if we can actually find. So do try to stay nourished in the mines. There are a number of dishes that you can cook later on in the game once you've got your house upgrade that will help. Look at that, we got a ladder down. Great. It's not usually this easy. And here we are. We heard that journal jingle that happens when we've met one of our quests. So we have a new quest now because we met our first one of reaching level 5 in the mines. Deeper in the mine. It seems that the mine elevator is still functional. It will allow you to quickly return to any elevator doors you've discovered, which happen to be every 5 floors in the mines. A deeper expedition might be in order. It wants us to reach level 40 in the mines. So I'm going to save that for another day. Now that we've reached level 5 and we've slayed a few slimes, what I'm going to do is head back to my farm. I'm going to put my character to bed, and we will see what happens overnight. So we can actually take the elevator back up because we are on a floor that is a multiple of 5. We're going to go back to level 0, and I'm going to head back to my farm. So I'll see you in just a few minutes. Okay, so we've got some mail. Let's have a look. I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer's spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my Adventurers Guild. Be careful. From Marlon. And remember, Marlon's the fellow with the eye patch that we met the first time that we went into the mines. And he's considering letting us into his Adventurers Guild, which is pretty cool, and to be honest, is exactly what I planned, given that this video is about none other than the Adventurers Guild. So we're going to head back up to the mines. I'm going to do a bit of a speed run on slaying 10 slimes, and we'll check out the Adventurers Guild. I'll show you what that's all about. So stick around. So before we go down to kill 10 slimes here, let's just check over in our journal tab because it's wiggling again, and we have a new quest called Initiation. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in the Adventurers Guild, and then it will count down from 0 to 10, or I guess that's counting up, isn't it? It will count up to 10 slimes slain as you slay them. And then there will be a little jingle, you'll hear like a little bell go off once you have reached the 10 slimes. So, keep your ears open for that. Well, let's go. Grab your sword. Down we go. So I heard the bell toll that signified that we met our quest goal of slaying 10 slimes. So let's check. Initiation. You successfully dispatched 10 slimes. Now you can enter the Adventurers Guild, and that's exactly what it wants us to do. So we're going to leave the mines. We're going to go to the east. Right over here. Now we're right on time. The Adventurers Guild is this building right here. This green building, and it is open from 2 to 10 p.m. So, oh, let me just grab this artifact, whatever it may be. Oh, lost book. We found a lost book. The library's collection has expanded. Excellent. So we won't waste any more time. Let's head inside and see what happens. All right, let's update our journal, and that's gone. Okay, so this is the Adventurers Guild. So you can see back here in the back, there's 2 bunk beds, and this is where Marlon and Gil sort of live. It's their bunk beds. They're the 2 guys that run the Adventurers Guild. So this guy here behind the counter is Marlon. He's the one with the eye patch. You'll see him at festivals and things like that. But he's not a character that you can build a friendship with. So you'll only be able to interact with him here at the Adventurers Guild and at festivals and special events throughout Pelican Town. This is Gil. He just sits here snoozing in his rocking chair, and this is the only place that you'll see him. So if we talk to him, come back when you've got something to show me, kid. He's very to the point, isn't he? Anyway. So over here is where you will be able to buy new weapons, rings, combat boots, and things like that. Click on the cash register here, and these are the things that he has available. Our rusty sword. I don't think it's really any different than the wooden blade. So I wouldn't really think about trading it. But over time, as you level up in the mines and in your combat skill, you'll find new weapons available to purchase at the Adventurers Guild. Your sneakers and other shoes and footwear, the rings, the selection of these things will expand as you descend into the mines, and they'll just offer protection and little bonuses when it comes to slaying monsters and things like that. You can also sell your monster stuff. So any extra weapons, if any monsters drop pieces of protective gear or like bug meat, slime and things like that, you can actually sell them back here for money. Just like I did. Now I'm not going to sell my rusty sword because it's my only weapon, but so you can do that here. Lastly, is this board over here with the question mark. This is the monster eradication goals, and it helps keep the valley safe. So as you descend through the mines, through the different levels, you're going to encounter different types of monsters. So the ones that we've already encountered have been revealed to us. The ones that we haven't encountered yet just have 4 question marks after a number. So we've already killed 14 of 1,000 slimes. We've killed some cave insects and a Dougie. They live in the sand. And then there's 2 pages, or there will be, I should say, as you level up in the mines and you encounter different environments in the mines. More monsters will show up on the 2nd page as well. So that's the monster eradication goals. So once you reach any of these numbers. So for example, once you kill 1,000 slimes, a reward will be available to you. You will come into the Adventurers Guild and talk to Gil here in his rocking chair, and he will give you a reward. So that is the Adventurers Guild. I think it might be one of my favorite places in Pelican Town just because it's so unique. I love the decor. The bear rug here in the middle on the map and stuff like that. It's just kind of a cute little place to come and hang out. So, well, that's all I had for you today. I will see you on the next one.